From the city of brotherly love and Citizens Bank Park, we've got baseball on the show. It's the St. Louis Cardinals taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah, and anytime there's a chance for the brooms to come out, the pressure is definitely on. We'll see if they can find a way to salvage at least one in this series.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about to get started, and on the mound today, Ranger Suarez. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Yeah, his batting average against is actually better when he's in a jam, so we'll see if he continues to dance his way out of danger.
Okay, all set to go, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Brendan Donovan. And that's through there for a strike. And we're underway here this afternoon. And a curve misses outside, ball one. Late on that fastball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And that is downstairs. And that's ball two.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And there's one away. Here's the Cardinals lineup now. This is one of the best teams in the league when it comes to drawing walks, Chris, so we'll probably see a very patient approach from them.
Yeah, Boogie, that's often what leads to a lot of runs scored. You get runners on base, you work that pitch count up for the opposing pitchers, and then you take advantage when they make mistakes. You get into that bullpen. You can tell that everyone up and down this lineup just comes in with a great plan of attack, a lot of patience, just like you said.
Lars Nootbaar, batting with one down, takes a strike. And a swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count.
High fly ball out towards left center. Kepler sizing this one up, puts it away for the out. Two outs, base is empty. Wilson Contreras will hit next. Contreras launched a homer in his most recent game. On the inside corner for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
And that one is downstairs. And the count 1-2. Missed inside with the curve.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
That one to first. Harper. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Middle of the first. No score after a half inning. And we're back. Getting the nod on the mound, Miles Michaelis. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4, but this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go out there and give it his best.
Here's Trey Turner. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Out towards right center field, and it falls. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
This is Bryson Stott. In the air, right field. And there's one away.
Batting third, first
And
baseman.
time now for the Phillies lineup.
Harper.
One of the more high-powered lineups in the game right now. It's built to do damage, and they got some hitters that can punish the baseball, Chris.
So fun to watch these players take their at-bats. I mean, they're so disciplined, don't give not just at-bats away, but really pitches away. Very aggressive, competitive in the zone, and when they connect, there's usually some loud noise to it, so we'll keep our ears open today.
Fouled off left side. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. And that one fouled off. Here's the 0-2. On the ground to first. Could be two. There's one. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. We played one here in Philadelphia. And there is no score at Citizens Bank Park. Back at Citizens Bank Park. Top of the second. Here's Nolan Gorman.
Nolan Gorman.
Suarez back to work. On the ground. Stop. Sends it to first. One up, one down.
Batting fifth, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Here's Nolan Arenado. In there for strike one. Suarez, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a curve, a four-seamer, a changeup, and occasionally uses a cutter. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. One out, base is empty. Swings through it for the K. He swung over top of the curveball.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
Ivan Herrera, the next to hit, takes ball one. Swinging a foul straight back. In the dirt, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fought off foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Kepler. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that's the third out. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now the DH, Kyle Schwarber.
Kyle
Schwarber looking to hit career homer number 300 in this game.
You know, Boog, 300 homers would be an amazing achievement for him. Fewer than 200 players have ever done it. Hit 300, you tie Chuck Klein. Hit 301, you tie Rogers Hornsby. I can't wait to see if he pulls it off. And a ground ball to first.
Contreras steps on the bag and quickly one away in the
Batting
second.
fifth, third baseman, Elly. Boom.
And now it's Alec Bohm. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Throughout history, the fastball down has been the most successful pitch. Guys can handle a little bit better these days, but they, of course, still prefer something belt high.
Scott makes the catch. 2 away.
Batting sixth, right fielder,
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Just missed. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
1-1.
Center field, Scott settles underneath it, hauls it in to end the inning. We'll move to the third with no score. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Pitch misses. Ball one.
Counts 1-0.
Swing and a line drive ripped right center field. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And there's one down.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
And there's a foul ball. Top of the third, no score. Just missed. Swings through that one out in front that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Now fly ball to right center. Castellanos on his horse. Out number 2.
Batting ninth, center fielder, Victor Scott.
Now up for St. Louis, Victor Scott. 2 for 6 so far in the series. Tap foul at the plate. Two down, nobody on.
Ball. I got a ball, 1 strike.
That misses
Nope,
the
that's
zone.
down.
2-1. Two out, space is empty. Outside
3 and
low,
2.
and a full count now. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. Still no score. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Center fielder, Brandon Marsh.
And that one clips the corner.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Line drive. Donovan snags it, and there's one down.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
JT Realmuto steps in. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. That misses. Ball one. Michaelis, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, a curve, and he works in a changeup. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. In the air, right side. And that'll fall for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Batting ninth, left fielder, Max
Now
Kepler.
batting Max Kepler. It feels like we might be headed towards a rain delay if the weather doesn't ease up, Chris.
Yeah, the umpiring crew are going to pay attention to how the weather is impacting this game. And the moment it becomes dangerous, I think, is the moment we'll be forced to take a break.
That pitch clips the outside corner, and it's 0-1. Man at first, one away. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw to second, and he's out.
Gosh, that's just a terrible jump right there off first base. It really cost him. And it wasn't even a great throw, but it still allowed him to slap the tag on him just in time. Boogie looked like it was you running or something. When you get off the blocks that poorly, you've got to be willing to shut it down and get back to first.
And that one is lifted in the air. Nootbaar on the move. Corrals it. And that ends the inning. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. On to inning number 4. No score. Back here, Citizens
Leading
Bank
off
Park,
for St.
as
Louis,
we go to the top of the
left
4th.
fielder,
And here's the
Donovan.
St. Louis leadoff man, Brendan Donovan. Pitch misses, and that's ball one. Donovan, a former Gold Glove winner, 28 years old, and he was born in Germany.
Ball two.
The pitch. Little chopper rolls foul. Next offering is downstairs.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Next offering finds the zone, and the count is full. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Up next,
Anytime you rip a line
Cardinals,
drive the
right
other
fielder,
way, you feel
Lars
really good
Nootbaar.
about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Go ahead run on base. And up next for St. Louis, Lars
Ball one, no
Nootbaar.
strike.
First pitch, not close. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Kepler. Makes the grab, one down.
Up next for the Cardinals, first baseman Wilson Contreras.
Here's Contreras now. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. That one almost got him.
One strike.
What a stop. Off balance feed. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
And next is the Cardinals' 4-hitter, Nolan Gorman. He's 0 for 1. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. They stopped the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
That one ripped, but foul. And he grounds one to the right side. Stop. Throws to first in time. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. So the Cards strand a couple, and we're still knotted at 0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Turner now.
Shortstop, Trey Turner.
And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Nice grab on the run. And there's one
Now
down.
batting,
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Stop. Takes a ball as he stands in for the second time.
1-0.
All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Rip towards third. Throws it away. Now he'll turn for second. And he'll pull into second safely.
Just kind of sailed that throw and pulled it across his body towards the right field side of first base. And usually that means the fielder just didn't square up his shoulders to the target. And I think that throw had just as much to do with his footwork as anything else.
Bryce Harper to the plate. He's 0 for 1. In for a strike. 0-1.
0-1.
One out and a runner at second. Runner breaks for third. That's in for a strike. He'll score, and they trail by 1. That's off the inside corner, and the count 1-2. That's a little bit low. Cut on and miss. Curveball struck him out.
Now batting.
2 down, bases empty. Kyle Schwarber getting ready to hit. He's on the verge of a milestone. His next home run will be the 300th of his career. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And Schwarber strikes out. So a couple of errors lead to a run. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Phillies 1 and the Cardinals 0. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point.
Blessing the land with all the madness going on. Feel good to jam. And baby, let the bass breathe. Cruising on the beat like a jet ski. Ride the wave. I be on my crazy. Conquer the ice. I'm too nice. On me, check me. I'm waiting.
Suarez back to work. And that is out of play.
You know, these Cards just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
That's down and in. Yeah, that's fouled off. That one outside. 2-2. Got him swinging. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
Win in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. The Redbirds down by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th. Foul ball there. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Hard hit right side. And that quickly 2 away.
Now batting, designated hitter Jordan Walker.
And now Jordan Walker flied to right his first time. Just off the outside edge. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Kepler makes the grab, and that's the inning.
This is for all my go-getters. We made it. Yeah, we made it. Welcome to the celebration. And this is word to the haters. We never stop it. Shout out to all of you haters. Thank you for watching.
Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year.
Third baseman Elly.
That's outside. 1-0. That one fouled off. And that's way high. And it's 2-1. And that one missing low.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
And that one hammered. And it looks like trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And it's a leadoff double to start the bottom of the 5th.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Castellanos digs in now. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Ball one and a pitch inside. Next offering is in for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Man at second. Hard hit to third. The throw to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
Now batting, center fielder, Brandon Marsh.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. 0 for 1 so far. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Runner at second here, one gone. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
And that one is inside. Boom. The runner at second with one away. Look out! And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That's in there. 0-1.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And 1-1. And downstairs.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Line drive. Base hit into the outfield. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
Max Kepler at the plate on a line, and no one can get there. One runs in. Save. It's 3-0.
Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs. And man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing.
Trey Turner with a chance now. 1 for 2. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Makes the catch. Runner tags from third. throw is offline, and he scores. And they lead by 4.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job, and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner at third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Here comes the manager out of the Cardinals dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Miles Michaelis done for the day, and he had a tough time keeping them in the ball game today. We'll get a new arm when we come back.
Now pitching for
New
St.
pitcher
Louis.
for the Cardinals, John
Number
King.
47.
Bringing in the lefty with the
John
left-handed
King.
hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out. There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at-bat. Got the job done.
And the batter now, Bryson Stott.
baseman,
Both
Bryson
2 in this
Stott.
one. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Action in the St. Louis bullpen. Ryan Fernandez up and throwing. Leahy also getting ready. Two outs. In the air, left field, down the line, and that drops foul.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does.
1 ball,
and you're tied up.
2 strikes.
Inside, almost got him. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Another 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Got him swinging. Slider got him for strike 3. 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We're through 5. It's the Phillies 4 and the Cardinals nothing. Back here in
Leading off for
Philadelphia,
St.
top
Louis,
6.
center fielder,
Here's the center
Victor
fielder,
Scott
Victor
II.
Scott.
Love coming to Citizens Bank Park. Best ice cream in all of the league at the press level. It's only been around since 2004, but plenty of awesome.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning,
Now,
anything
left
after
fielder,
that, a hitter or
Donovan.
2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And that's downstairs. And now it's even 1-1. Battling here as he fouls it away. One down, base is empty. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Stays alive. Ground ball right side. Stop. Fires over to first. 2 away now.
Now batting, right fielder, Lars
2
Nootbaar.
outs, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Lars Nootbaar. And that's a strike.
Ball one.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Next offering is fouled back. Good job to fight that one off.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
2 down, nobody on. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Ground ball left side, and it stays fair. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in, and he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
Still able to come through
Up
behind in
next
the
for
count
the
right there.
Cardinals,
Just
first
found a way to
baseman,
slap that ball
Wilson
down the third base
Contreras.
line. That's really excellent back control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. And first offering is fouled off. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Nootbaar coming home. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single. It's 4-1.
Up next for the Cardinals, second baseman Nolan
Gorman, the next to hit. Now a check swing, but he held up. Two outs.
Aye. 1 ball, 1 strike.
They say you win.
1 ball, 2 strike.
Contreras, the runner at first with 2 gone. Good eye
That
right
ball
there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 4-1 ball game. Back after this on the show. And we're back. Here
Leading
comes Bryce
off
Harper.
for the Phillies, first baseman Bryce Harper.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1.
And that one fouled off. Line drive, and that's a fair ball.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit
Up
right there.
next
You
for
have
the
to expand the
Phillies,
zone. Keep that
designated
leadoff man
hitter,
off first
Kyle
base.
Schwarber.
So a man aboard. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Kyle Schwarber.
And in the back of his mind, he's got to be thinking about home run number 300. He's sitting on 299 right now. Well, these Phillies, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Matthew Liberator getting loose out there. And that one misses up and in. Now 3-1. Chop to third. Arenado fires to second for one. And they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Phillies, third baseman, Elly.
And here comes Alec Bohm. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Now batting, right fielder.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. He swings and fouls one off. Fouled off left side.
One ball, two strikes.
In the dirt, but kept close.
Let's go, Phillies.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. That one missed. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Now batting, center fielder,
Brandon
Marsh.
Marsh stands in for the Phillies. Fouled off. He was late. And the 0-1. Swinging a foul straight back. Got it. Out number 3. So they strand a pair. 7th inning coming up. It's the Phillies 4 and the Cardinals 1. Back here in Philadelphia, new inning getting started. Now the third baseman, Nolan Arenado. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. 0-2 now. And there's a ball.
0-2 count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
The 1-2. Just
Ball
misses
two.
the mark outside the zone. Well, he's back out there to begin the 7th. That surprised you at all, Chris?
Yeah, a little bit. It was a little rough the 6th inning there, but his skipper's got a lot of confidence in him. But trust me, they will keep a close eye on how he does in this one. Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Ranger Suarez is done, and he was a tough nut to crack. Pretty stingy from start to finish. Back with the new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching.
Here's
for
the new
Phillies.
pitcher for the Phillies, Orion
Number
Kirkering.
50.
On for his 20th appearance of the year.
Kirkering.
And now it's Ivan Herrera. On the corner for a strike, and it's 0-1. The Phils leading by 3 here in the top half of inning number 7. And that one wrapped foul. Inside. And that is ball 1. Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now batting.
Mason
Shortstop.
Wynn
Mason
will hit
Wynn.
next. That one the other way, makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for him there. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Phillies 4 and the Cardinals 1.
Now pitching for
Kyle
St. Louis.
Leahy into the game.
Number 62.
And compared to a lot of other
Kyle
relievers,
Leahy.
strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
It'll bring up JT
Leading off for the
He's 2
Phillies.
for 2.
Catcher JT Realmuto.
First pitch misses. This one lifted in the air, left field. Donovan makes the grab, and there's one away.
Now batting left fielder.
Now the left fielder, Max Kepler. And it's fouled away. Next pitch, not close, up high. Outside with a breaking ball.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so that's a good take by him.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. And a swing and a miss. 2 down.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Scott sizes this one up, brings it in. And that is the third out of the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Phillies 4 and the Cardinals 1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Justin Martinez.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Now it's the DH, Jordan Walker.
The designated hitter, Jordan Walker.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Kepler makes the play, and there's one down.
Now batting, center fielder, Victor Scott II.
Victor Scott next up for the Cardinals. Check swing, and he went. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Off the mark there, and it's 1-1. Stirring in the Phillies bullpen, Matt Strom, the anchor of the staff, is getting ready to close this one out. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. One down, base is empty. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
With that kind of velocity and elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Brendan Donovan. 1 for 3. That's too low. And that's ball 1. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
On the ground, right side. Stott over to first in time. And that is that. Offense held in check there. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Phillies 4 and the Cardinals 1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Matthew Liberatore.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
So digging in, Bryson Stott. 0 for 3 in this one.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Foul ball. That's off the mark, and the count is 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
On the line, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here is Bryce Harper, and that's in there for strike 1.
0-1.
Outside.
Oh, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
stop. Aboard here at first with nobody out. In the air, left field, down the line. Donovan makes the catch. One down.
Now batting, designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
And Kyle Schwarber will come up 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
I got a ball.
Pitch out, but no action. Liner, base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
Now batting, third baseman, Alec Bohm.
And now for the Phillies, Alec Bohm. First
Ball
pitch,
one.
just misses.
1-0.
And another ball. Now a screamer into the outfield. Scott makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
So 2 down now, and here is Nick Castellanos. And a foul ball. And he can't come up with it. Still manages a throw. Misplay doesn't cost him. Inning over. Phillies leave a couple, but they lead it 4-1.
Now pitching
Back
for the
now,
Phillies.
and on the mound, the closer,
Number 25.
Matt Strom.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Right fielder,
Now, Lars Nootbaar.
Strom has a pretty cool hobby. Collects baseball cards of players who hit home runs off of them. I love the reason he does it. He tells people, if you hit a home run against me, you're good enough to collect.
Fought off foul. To the right side, Harper. And he handles it himself for the out.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Castellanos puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Nolan Gorman.
So they're down to their final out. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Nolan Gorman. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
Strom is just 1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Oh, a really nice 3-game home series sweep. They came out and, from the first game of this series, really had a determination to play fundamentally sound baseball. They came up with a big hit when they needed it. The pitchers came in. They got the big outs when they needed it. So all the way around, a collective effort that has produced a nice little series sweep.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Okay, Mr. Misfit, but I ain't Mr. Fit in months. This some rich shit by Gucci Pampers for my runs. I get so much, I lose my mind, put on a new one. I guess what they say about the mind, kinda true, huh? A terrible thing to waste. New watch, the color just spoke to me. A parrot was in the face. New rat, they dose to me.